Welcome everybody to Boxing Bonanza. I'm joined by the new Rainbow Belt champion and British champion in Lennox Clarke. How are you, Len? How's life as the new champion?
Yeah, man, it's good, man. It's good. I'm enjoying it, soaking it all up, man. Enjoying it.
Happy days. Well, one of the first things I noticed you said was you want to take the belt back home to your daughter. What was
Yeah,
that feeling like?
mate, it's nice to wrap them around there. You have to sacrifice things, due to being a professional boxer and all that, and you're a bit hard to live around. So it's time to kind of take the rewards back to them, and it's good to spend time and just chill, especially being champ as well, man. So it's all good, man. It's really rewarding.
And obviously, just in case anybody doesn't know, the Rainbow Belt is what your daughter called the Commonwealth Belt.
Well, yes, that's it, man. That's it. The rainbow title, man. She loved it. So that's her belt and the British Eubank.
Oh, happy days. That must be an amazing feeling. You come through the hard way, so to speak. So this win must have been so much more rewarding.
Yeah, man. Obviously, we've come through the smaller scene. Thinking, is it ever going to happen for you? You need that breakthrough fight. So I think me doing that to Willy Hutchingson was that fight for my career. So we're here now, and I'm going to remain here. So that's it.
I'm talking about going back to the small old shows and stuff like that. Taking it back to amateur. What was it like growing up? Was you in and out of the amateur gym all the time?
No, I didn't do amateur. I was a white collar kid. I had 6 white collar fights. I sold a few tickets back then. Realised that there's no reward in knocking out bums. So I weren't happy, like fighting at that level because I was too good for that level. And I got told to go to my local pro gym, and I went there and I haven't turned back. So I kind of learnt on the job, like I had no amateur experience, just kind of jumped straight in.
Yeah, that's even better then. And like you said, you proved everybody wrong, beating Willy Hutchingson, including your promoter Frank Warren. What's that relationship been like since? Has it sort of changed now? Now you were in the driver's seat.
Yeah, man. Of course it has, and I've had meetings with Frank, and he's saying things that I'm pleased to hear in regards to which way he wants to push me now. So, I think I've gained Frank's support, and hopefully I can keep my end of the bargain and keep winning, and and maybe start making some serious noise in my division.
Yeah, happy days. That's what it's about, isn't it? Obviously,
Yeah.
Willy Hutchinson was, dubbed as the up and coming train, and you stopped there. It was a great fight. Was there any surprises in the fight for you, or did it go exactly how you thought it would?
Yeah, the surprise was I knocked him out in 5 rounds. Like I knew I was going to knock him out, but I didn't think I'd knock him out so early.
Yeah.
I was very stiff, and like I hadn't been in the ring for 15 months. I was surprisingly stiff, but I got the job done, and it was a sweet knockout, wasn't it? So yeah, it was a good win.
Yeah, fantastic knockout. What's been said since? Has there been a mention of any rematch, or is it just gone with the wind?
Mate, listen, I don't think they want that rematch, because I'll do the same again, and then I will end his career. At the moment, he's got a chance to come back, and I do wish Willy Hutchinson like a good career. Like I wish he goes on and wins things like the most that everyone said he's going to do. So it'd be nice for him to do that, but he just weren't the man on that night, So rematch, I don't think they'd want that.
Yeah. So, like you said, you executed the game plan perfectly. You really roughed him up and didn't let him get his fighting style off. Really.
Yeah.
Apart from, like you said, you started off stiff. Was you happy with your performance?
No,
No.
not at all. Yeah, I really wasn't. As I said, I graded it a 5 out of 10 when I got out of the ring. It was really stiff. Feet was were really heavy. Head wasn't moving, you know. But that might have been a credit to Willy Hutchingson. He might have been a real sharp kid where I weren't able to do what I wanted to do. You don't know, but as I seen it, as you know, from my point of view, it was a very poor performance, finished by a sweet knockout, which kind of balanced it out, sort of thing. Yeah, man.
Yeah, and it was a sweet knockout. Did you, the first shot? It was the overhand right, I think, hurt him first. Did you know that you hurt him then before the next two shots, or did you just throw them?
I just threw, man. I wasn't even aware. I just threw him. I just carried on throwing my punches like it was just, you know, I was shocked that he was on the floor. But you know, it's like they always say to you when you're in the gym, don't try. You know, you've got a lot more power when you just let them go.
Yeah,
And that's what I think Willy Hutchinson was on the end of, some serious power.
because you sort of, when the referee took it to a neutral corner, you sort of looked back and was like, I wouldn't say shocked, but you was a bit like, you know, didn't realize that he was down so hard. I don't think.
Yeah, exactly that, mate. And like that's how it was. You know, he was down off a sweet shot, man. So, you know, like listen, it was a good fight, and it's good to be involved in such a build up and all that. And I enjoyed everything. You know, and even your boy even your boy Liam Williams, who I've sparred with, he was writing me off as well. But you
Yeah,
know, I've shared a few messages with him now. He just said fair play, like you know, Lennox. He said that I've seen how good Willy Hutchinson is, so I didn't think
yeah,
it was going to be your, which is fair enough because he's in and around Willy, so he
yeah.
was entitled to that opinion. But he's a good lad as well. Liam Williams is.
But it is all about on the night, and on the night, you was the man to come through in
Exactly.
fantastic fashion as well.
Yeah, man. But listen, I always knew, like, I didn't know how they could, you know, after Willy's last 13 opponents, how they could say he was going to beat me. I don't know whether they was judging it off my last performance. I don't know, or you know, because you can't knock over absolute journeymen that are coming to obviously collect their money and then put him in with me.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? There was a massive jump in his level of opposition.
So in the build-up, was that a bit of a shock to you that they were writing you off so easily?
Of course, it is. Like, listen, at some point you're thinking, bloody hell, is he this beast? All these people
Yeah,
back, you know, like you start questioning yourself, but you know,
yeah.
you got to have belief in what you can do. And I always said at the start of it, I said, you know, I always said what I was going to do, and it came off a bit earlier than I thought.
Yeah, brilliant. And that moment can never be taken away from you. Frank Warren even mentioned the world title shot. So can you tell us anything that's in the pipeline?
Yeah, man, there's big fights. Obviously, there's ranking fights that we're going for. There's fights that we're looking for. Like I'd like to box the Russian, that Trubnov. I'd
Yeah,
like to box it. I'd like to box anyone that's above me in the rankings, in the British rankings, or you know, in the world rankings. Obviously, Alvarez is holding up all the currency at the moment, so we can't really move because everything's wrapped up with him doing what he wants to do. So, as it stands at the moment, I'm just going to build myself and keep knocking them out, man.
is there anybody you feel would be an ideal next opponent? You know, especially to raise your name again in the division.
Yeah. You know, there's fights out there. There's there's your Rocky Fieldings. I'd love to knock Lerone Richards out now. I'm fully fit. I'd love that fight, but that won't come off. You know, there's anybody above me that can either one build my profile or two shoot me up the rankings. Them are the fights that I want to be involved with. And you know, like I'm the British champion, and I've got a target on my back as well. So you know, let them all get into the position of you know, in the position to fight me, and I'll knock out my mandatory opponents as well. So like, man, I've got a lot of options, haven't I?
Yeah, Eubank Junior would probably be a cracker.
Listen, I'd love Eubank Junior. You know, I think I'm too strong for him. I think they'd have an absolute battle, and it'd be a good fight. It'd be a good scout for me, to be fair. But I thought he'd moved down to middleweight, hasn't he? Or
Yeah, but from his performance, I suspect he's going to go back up to super middle.
I do as well, because he didn't look strong, did he?
No,
He didn't
no.
look. So yeah, mate, that'd be a wicked fight as well. Mate, I'm open to fight anyone. You know, as long as it's building my career, building me. That's where I'm headed.
And that's why your personality kind of gives you that aura in the game. You kind of remind me of, like a Marvin Hagler. You come through the yard when you're willing to fight everybody, and that isn't exactly something that's happening all the time in the game now.
Yeah, of course, man. Obviously, um, that's the way you've got to be as a fighter. You know, you can't shy away from challenges, but at the same time, it is a business. 29 now, so things have to make sense for me and my family. So, I will fight anyone. On a
Yeah.
business, I want the big boys. You know what I mean? I want to fight the big boys, and that's it.
And the weight is on fire at the moment. What did you think of Canelo and Billy Joe?
Yeah, I think I like Billy Joe, good fighter, amazing talent. I wanted him to win, but Canelo is just a man. He's just a man right now, and he's powerful. He doesn't do anything wrong. He does a lot of things right. So, yeah, man, it's a wicked fight to watch. Unfortunately, it was sad to see Billy Joe, um, end the way it did because I wanted him to win. So, yeah, good fight to watch.
What do you think of, social media always blasts after a massive fight like that, about him quitting?
Listen, it's like I've never been in a ring where my eye's been fractured. So, it's all good. The keyboard warriors, sending their opinion. You know, Billy Joe Saunders has got children. Listen, you don't know what's going on there in the heads of the fighter. If he's cracked his eye socket, I've never been there, so I can't comment. I'd like to say that I'd fight through anything, but I'm being a realist, mate. And if it was as serious as it was, and he done the right thing.
Because like Mark Tibbs come out and said afterwards that it wasn't Billy Joe that said that he's going to come out. There wasn't exactly any arguing in the corner to say that he wanted to stay in, but Canelo must be hard enough to fight as it is without probably seeing three of them.
Exactly, and like that's what I said to a few people. But like if you're boxing Canelo, he's the last man you want. You know, half your vision with because you'll just fucking hit you straight out, won't he?
Yeah.
So listen, fair play to him. He's had a wicked payday, and he's set for life now. And he's got both of his eyes, and he's having a full recovery. And we'll see him in big fights again. So we're rooting for our people, aren't we?
Do you think there's anybody in your division at the moment who will beat Canelo?
I think maybe that David Benavidez, just because he's a strong motherfucker.
Yeah, he's fucking huge.
Yeah, sorry about that. He's strong, he's game, he can bang. If he can cover up, he's a serious contender, and he looks like he's a beast as well. So maybe David Benavidez, but I think Canelo will just run off from him and make it a hard night's work.
Yeah. Did Caleb Plant? Do you think there's any chance there?
No chance. Not a chance.
If say Canelo beats the two of them and went back up to light heavyweight, obviously better be Ev. Do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think that's a step too far for Canelo?
I don't know, mate. Skill set, no, he's got the skills to beat anyone.
Yeah.
It's whether he's making the impact down, like if he's making the impact on light heavyweight fighters as he is now. He's still there, yeah. So like, if he's making the impact as he does at super middleweight, upper light heavyweight, yes, but those guys are bigger, stronger. It's whether his power takes his power up, and that's all it comes down to because he's got the skills, hasn't he?
Yeah, man. So back onto yourself after the Willy Hutchingson fight. How long did it take you until you was back in the gym?
You know what? Listen, I'm not in the gym straight away, but listen, I was in there on the Monday morning, training, ticking over. I haven't stopped training, which is the first time ever. I know it sounds bad. Like I've lived the life fully now. I've got a target on my back, and I've got something to defend and uphold. And I've got full belief in my career now. So like I'm not wasting any time.
And now you've got the belts at home to keep you motivated, looking at them every day.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Like, listen, you know, it's something that I didn't like. I never set out and thought, yeah, I'm going to be the champ. I'm going to be the champ.
Yeah, yeah.
I've always believed in my ability. I've always sparred good top lads, and I hold more than my own. 50-50 wars, 60-40 wars. I go everywhere. And, you know, like, it's good now that I've got the self-belief to know I am a contender, and I believe in myself a lot more than I ever have.
Yeah, man, that's fantastic. So did you manage to do anything with your time? Did you manage to go anywhere?
Yeah, I went down to Sandy Bay, down in Devon.
Yeah,
I went down to Devon. I didn't get. I was booked to go to Saundersfoot, which is down your way.
Yeah.
Which is down Tenby. But because I weren't sure on fight dates, I didn't go. So I was a little bit annoyed because they put my fight back again to July. So I could have gone down there. So I like spending time down on the beaches down there with my little one.
And then when you went back to the gym, you posted fight news coming soon. Is there any news you can spill, or is it all a bit under wraps at the minute?
Like, I was hoping to get the Russian. Hoping to get that Russian over. So they're saying maybe later on in the year. I see he's got a date penciled in. So, like, that was what I wanted to jump straight in with. You know, win, lose or draw. That'll be a hell of a fight to watch.
Yeah.
Like, a fan fight me and shooting off. You know, because like, none of us take a step back, and we both could crack a bit. So that'll be a hell of a fight, and that's one fight that I'm edging to be in. So yeah, that's what I thought. But there's a few little names going around, but nothing that's been confirmed and agreed yet.
Yeah, man, that's brilliant. So Frank Warren have thrown a few names at you, and it all goes according to dates and which one can be set up.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I mean, definitely boxing in July. So whether it's the first or second week, I'm out in July 100% down in London. So you're going to see me out. You're going to see me performing again.
Happy days. Before I finish off, I'd like to get your opinion on what's just happened with Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. They made the fight, and then all of a sudden, the courts have ruled that Fury must fight Wilder.
Have they? Well,
yeah.
You know, it's a shame. It's a shame for us fans. That's the fight we all want to see. But I think Fury will do the same to Wilder again. You know, because he's already got him now, and he beat him. I beat him last time, so Fury will get through that in good fashion. And I believe he'll reschedule the fight date with Joshua and he'll smash him up.
Yeah, it's an absolute shame that it was so close and it was on everybody's fingertips, and now this has come out of the woodwork.
Yeah, man, exactly that, mate. You know, it's boxing for you, mate. Nothing's ever concrete until it's concrete, mate, and that's just boxing. That's what you'll learn being in and around us guys, that nothing's ever solid.
The politics just seems to get worse.
Yeah, man, especially at that level. It's a lot worse. So, yeah, man.
Well, happy days, Len, and I'll let you get on with your day. It's been a pleasure to finally get you on. We finally managed to nail it.
No, mate. Listen, better late than never. I mean, like, is it Brett, your mate, Brett?
Brett Party, yeah.
Yeah, he messaged me 2 months ago and asked me to come on. No, man, but I'm a nightmare. But you know, I'm happy I've come on. It's been good talking to you.
Yeah, man, it's a pleasure.
I appreciate it.
Happy days. Thank you very much. As soon as you get some fight news now, hopefully we can do it again soon.
Yeah, man, definitely, mate. You give me a shout and I'll come back on whenever.
Happy days. Thank you very much. Len, you're the man. I see you soon.
Awesome, thank you, mate. Thank you.
Buddy.